Welcome to 100 Days of Trailhead. My name is Rachel Watson. I am one of the founders here at 100 Days of Trailhead, as well as a Salesforce MVP. I am here to talk to you today about wellness. Wellness is a topic that we often don't talk about, and it is so very important to talk about, especially now that we're in a pandemic. We are 2 years in, and that I have let some of my wellness slip, and I would guess that many of you feel the same way, whether that be physical or mental health, or just setting aside that time. So we're going to talk a lot about that today. So without further ado, let's get started. Just as I stated, we are talking about top 5 wellness tips. So number 1 is sleep. Sleep is so very important to our physiology, and we don't put enough focus on it. 1 in every 5 Americans, according to Johns Hopkins, is sleep deprived. And every single year, year after year, the amount of sleep is reduced more and more. Now, I don't think that this is unique to Americans. I think this extends way beyond America. And in the IT industry, we can find our sleep being chipped away at in a variety of different times, in a variety of different ways. So let's talk a little bit about sleep and how to get a really good night's sleep. Johns Hopkins has provided a few tips. Whether you have a digital clock that has those green numbers, or whether you're using any kind of device like a mobile phone that has that blue light, so you've got a green light or a blue light, you want to face those away from you. So turn that clock around towards the wall or something, make sure it's not reflecting back at you, or take your mobile device or whatever device, face it away from you or face it down. The light, the green or blue light, actually keeps us energized and doesn't allow us to relax or can interrupt our sleep. So that's the first piece. And do not look at your clock. If you're having a hard time getting to sleep, don't continuously look at the clock. That is a big no-no according to Johns Hopkins. Just don't do it. Get comfortable. So make sure you're comfortable in your bedding and with your bed. Make sure your room is cool and dark. And if you are needing a variety of different layers throughout the night, some more, some less, then set up your bed that way where you can take covers off and put covers on, but just make sure that you're comfortable. If you have any chronic health needs where you have pain in the middle of the night, make sure you talk to a medical professional. This is incredibly important to discuss with a medical professional so you can get comfortable. And lastly, relax. They have talked about a technique called progressive muscle relaxation. And this is where you go from the very top of your head down to the bottom of your feet. And you think of a group of muscles and you tense it up for 5 seconds. And then you release with a big exhale. So I literally start with the top of my head. And although I don't know that I have any muscles in my scalp, I think about tensing up my scalp and releasing. And then I think about my ears and my neck, my jaw. Now that's an easy one to think about. So I tense up my jaw for 5 seconds. So and just let it go and relax and use that breath to help relax it. And just go all the way down your entire body, and that can help you prepare for sleep. So that is the process that you do to prepare for sleep. So what happens when you're lying there and you think it's been about 20 minutes? Again, don't look at that watch, don't look at that clock, don't look at your mobile phone, none of that. Just guess. If it's been about 20 minutes, now it's time for you to literally get up and remove yourself from the bed and from the room. You want to turn on a dim light, you're having enough light to read a book or listen to an audiobook, listen to some quiet music, anything that is calming. They are saying to do. Do not watch the news, do not answer work emails, things that are going to get you riled up. Stay away from that. And when you feel ready, go back to bed and try again and start that whole entire process to get comfortable and relax and work with your progressive muscle relaxation process once again. Number 2, slow down. Life is so fast, and our pace of life is so fast. IT projects move at an incredibly fast pace as well. We need to slow down. Harvard says the blood pressure and heart rate rise when you're under stress. Adrenaline and cortisol flood your body, and your survival instincts kick in, all of which interfere with decision making. So they're saying to avoid making poor decisions, reduce those times of stress, really tune into your body. So maybe having a notepad available so you can write down everything that's in your mind when you're under stress, or when you're preparing for bed, maybe your just mind is busy. Just write everything down. You can handle that tomorrow. Once it's written down, you can look at it tomorrow. That's totally fine. Another way to slow down is using meditation. So there's 3 different types of meditation. One is sitting meditation, and that is where you sit and you can focus on an affirmation. So it's a positive thought. I am peaceful. You can just keep on saying it to yourself. I am peaceful in your mind. I am peaceful. I am peaceful. And just sit there. Some people like to listen to quiet music and still have that affirmation running in their mind. There's breathing meditation, where you're focusing on the breath. So you can do this sitting, you can do it lying down, you can do it with your legs propped up, any which way that is comfortable to you. You just get in a comfortable position and you breathe. But you're breathing from the belly as opposed to the chest. Instead of shallow breathing, you're breathing from the belly. So on the inhale, you want to start off trying to inhale for 5. So and exhale for 5. So on the inhale, your belly is going out and inflating your lungs all the way to the tippy top. On your exhale, your belly is contracting and deflating your lungs all the way until you push that last piece of breath out of those lungs. If 5 seconds is difficult, try for 3. If 5 seconds is easy, go for 10. Do it incrementally. Here's a really interesting piece that I found out when I was looking up some information on breathing meditation. Did you know that several masters have practiced for years and are now able to do an inhale for 30 seconds and an exhale for 30 seconds? That blew me away, so I thought I would share. So another thing that I really want to talk to you about are the benefits of meditation. Meditation can reduce anxiety, chronic pain, depression, heart disease, and blood pressure, according to Mayo Clinic. So you want to make sure that you are using that time of meditation. Take out 5 minutes a day and just be with whatever meditation you prefer. So the second meditation is breathing. We just talked about that. The third is a moving meditation. A moving meditation is very interesting, and it's not talked about a lot. So in all reality, walking can be a moving meditation. Running, jogging can be a moving meditation. You know, putting your arms up and swaying back and forth can be a meditation, or putting them kind of close to your side and swinging them can be a moving meditation. A moving meditation is any movement that is repeated again and again and again and again and again. And so you don't have to just sit. If you have trouble sitting, that's perfectly fine. Try to use a moving meditation. Let's talk about walking, because a lot of people can really kind of hone in on the idea of taking a walk. So, is there a breeze? Do I feel that against my skin? What do I smell? Do I smell fresh cut grass? Do I smell a particular type of flower? How does it feel underneath my feet? Am I on an uneven sidewalk? Am I on a sidewalk? Is it smooth? Is it asphalt? Is it some kind of ground? You know, is it soft? Is it hard? Is it even? Is it uneven? How does that feel? Is it kind of spongy? Does it have some kind of compression that gives back to me? What does it feel like? Just be in that present moment. Another bit of advice I have around just slowing down is check in with yourself throughout the day. A good way to do this is like right before you go to lunch, check in with yourself. Do a body scan. What feels tense? Is there anything hurting? And if there is, then use that breath and that tense up that area and use that breath to release, just like we talked about. I would also suggest if you can, go ahead and set your phone or an alarm like once an hour just to go off, and then just to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Are you holding your breath? Are you shallow breathing? Does anything hurt? Do you need to release any kind of muscle group? And with the practice, you'll notice when you hit a stressful situation, you're going to check in with yourself and you're going, what am I tensing up? And you'll be able to use that breath to release it. Also, your body will know how to relax. So when you start to lie down and get ready to sleep, your body knows how to respond. So let's talk about the next one. Hydration and eating properly. This is so very important. According to Mayo Clinic, water is the principal chemical component of your body and makes up 50 to 70% of your body weight. That's a pretty intense statistic. And your body depends on water to survive. Every cell, tissue, and organ, your body needs water to perform properly. So think about that. Every piece of your body, your cells, your tissues, and your organs need the proper hydration to work appropriately. So for men, it is suggested to take in 15.5 cups or 3.7 liters of fluids a day. And for women, it's 11.5 cups or 2.7 liters of fluids a day. Now keep in mind, that watermelon that you see right there, that has water content. Spinach has a lot of water content. So you're going to get some of that fluid from the fruits and the vegetables that you eat, but you also need to take in the proper amount of liquids, including water. Last but not least, the dietary guidelines, according to Mayo Clinic, is that you're supposed to take in fruits and veggies, whole grains that have the color wheel. So you're talking about red, orange, yellow, and dark green. That you're supposed to rotate those in your diet. You're supposed to focus less and reduce salts, sugars, and saturated fats, and focus more on nutrient-dense foods. And if you have any kind of health issues, you want to talk to a doctor for specific recommendations according to a healthy diet for you to have. All right, so let's talk about the next one. That's me time. How important is me time? It is so important, but we often forget ourselves. So if you don't schedule me time now, I want you to stop right this very second, pause this video, and schedule in me time on a daily basis right now, and then come back to this video. So in order to schedule me time, you cannot have a calendar that is overscheduled. That includes your personal calendar, your work calendar, and your family calendar. It cannot be overscheduled. So look at your overall schedule, see where you can where you can scale it back, and figure out how you can protect that me time. What are you going to do in me time? Are you going to meditate? Are you going to draw? Are you going to write stories? Are you going to play video games? Are you going to read a book? What are you going to do? Figure that out. I'd love to hear what you're going to do in the comments. I'd love to hear if you have developed me time in the past and lost track of that, how you're going to get it back. Or if you do have me time, I'd love to hear that. I want to hear that you're dedicating yourself to me time in those comments right now. I am dedicated to me time. Please put it down there. I want to cheer you on. Also, protect your family time. I highly encourage everybody to have family and friends time. Have that actually scheduled in. Have a time that you connect with your friends. Have a time that you connect with family. Have it scheduled in and do something fun. There's so many different things, even if we're under restrictions due to the pandemic, or we have distance between friends and family. There's tons of things that you can do online. Of course, you can play video games, but you can play cards online. You can play board games online. You can do all different kinds of things, even including watching movies on Netflix together. If you have other activities or some advice that you found really fun to do, there's painting on YouTube that you can do, like, the wine and paint nights, but they have it on YouTube for, everybody to consume together. These are just fun activities. You don't have to be a great artist. It's not even about that. It's just about having fun and playing around and just enjoying it. Have a dance off, virtual dance off. There you go. So make some suggestions below. I'd love to hear what you're up to. Protect that time and set aside and schedule that time. So let's talk about our last one. That is creating new habits. Developing a daily practice is so very important. You need to make sure that you are doing these new habits on a regular basis. The more you practice on a consistent basis, the sooner you will develop a positive habit, and you will do it in a much, much shorter period of time. So build in that consistency. I know you can do it. I just want to say thank you for being here with me today. If you've liked what I have said in this video, if you've gotten something out of it, please subscribe. Encourage friends and family to like and subscribe. This helps us get this content out to more people. I would love to hear what you want us to put on this channel. We're here to support you. We're here to help you along your technical career journey and your wellness journey. So just know that we are watching, we are listening, and I'm just so grateful that you're here with me today. Thank you.
If you found this content helpful, we would really appreciate it if you subscribe to our channel and like this video. It really helps us a lot.
So thank you for being with me today. I just want to add one bonus tip for you since you stayed here till the end. There is no right or wrong approach to any of this. There's no right way to meditate. There's no wrong way to meditate. There's no right or wrong way to approach wellness. Just keep practicing, keep trying new things and seeing what works for you. I would love to hear what has worked for you. I just want you to know that you really deserve it. You deserve the me time. You deserve the family time. You deserve a good night's sleep. You deserve peace of mind. So keep practicing. You got this.
Thank you for spending time with us. Please like and subscribe to our channel because we share weekly content to support your tech and Salesforce learning journey. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss a new video. We also handpick these videos which we recommend you watch next. Connect with us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and on 100daysoftrailhead.com, all of which are listed below. Thank you for learning with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.